she's jamming with the guitar, with the acoustic guitar, and plays it, and has the idea of the song already. And then I just put it on the electric guitar and trying to give my best, you know, and record together everything. And I show Julia the results, and she gives the thumbs up or down, you know.
Are you two guys boyfriend girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, La Liebchen, there you go. Hello, fuck you too back there. And how you doing? Did you see me with Angie Bowie? Did you see that live broadcast that I put up there from the Metropole in Vienna, Julia? I put it on my video. I put it up. It's an old show that I did with Angie in 1985. We were in Vienna. You know, we toured. We used to do shows like, you know, Tommy Extra. If you remember that nut job, remember him? Are you two guys too young for that? You're probably too young for that. But he was a German music host. And he had all the rock bands on, you know. I was there with Nena and Spandau Ballet, you know, because I was there with David Bowie's wife for many years. Wife. I was living with her and we were playing together like you two. But I put this guy found this video and he put it up. So I always think nowadays the most important part, especially breaking America. Because you have to break America. Besides breaking Europe, you know, you break America. And, you know, it's big amps. It's big sound. It's looking really well. Because you see, the rock and roll across the world at the moment is getting, you know, squashed, if you know what I mean. It's disappearing because they want to, everything is rap. You know, everything is rap and everything is Ariana Grande and rock.
It's the only thing.
Yeah, and I don't like it. And you know, it's for rock bands to get through. It's really about the image. You know what I mean? It's really. I love you guys for one reason, and I don't know how to say it in German, but you're very irreverent. If you understand what I mean. You're irreverent. You don't give a fuck about anybody or anything.
That's true.
That's the attitude
we
send out.
Exactly. Fuck you. This is how it is, and we don't care. And that's the way I think it should be. Watch. Listen to her. My girlfriend. Calm down, okay? Calm down. Give me a break for 10 minutes. Anyway, so, you know, like that's what I talked about, like Joan Jett, the Plasmatics, Transvision Vamp, you know, T-Rex. You guys have all that element in your music, which I love. You know what I mean? And he's the guitar player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what I like about your big chords. Rah, rah, you know, you've got that big. What do you use? Marshalls or what do you use?
Marshall ACM 900, and you know Marshall ACM. It's over there.
Yeah.
And basically, I use at the moment Gibson SGs with P90 pickups, and I think they are really biting in your ear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, it's incredible because, you know, I play guitar and bass, and I've always used you know, I got a 1961 Les Paul with, you know, I've got the red, you know, the red SG as well with the P90s, you know, with the lids taken off. I take the top off the frickin' pickup set. That thing just kills, you know what I mean? And I used to always run it in the JCM 100s, you know, the Marshalls. I used to use the big Marshalls and a blues breaker. But, you know, I love your sound. That's why I love your sound. It's so, you hate me. I love it. It's just A, you know, it's just A, G, you know, F. It's fucking simple and it's beautiful.
Exactly. I try to keep it simple because I'm not the best guitar player, I have to admit, you know.
And I always told the band the simple things are the important things. Yeah.
When I do my show, I always try to, I give lessons on the Fender bass site and all that. And when kids ask me about songwriting, I always say, very simple.
Yeah.
If you want to be, if you want to be Evanescence and all that, and put complicated, piano runs and everything, that's great. But if you just want to get your songs across, it's very simple. All great pop songs, all great 4 or 5 minute 5 minute pop songs are, very simple. Like I was listening to, I'm sure you guys know who they are. The Five Finger Death Punch. You know who they are?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I love Sultan Bathory and that original band. I know the diehard metal freaks hate them because they create songs. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I have to say I don't like metal solos at all. All the it sounds like mathematics in my head, and I can't feel it. It's just
It's
like
not worth. It's not worth playing that, especially in the music that you're doing. That's all you need. You need,
yeah,
a really simple solo. Like when you hear Joan Jett and when you hear, the Sex Pistols. It's
right,
I
you
love
hear Steve Jones. You see, and you guys have that particular raw edge. You
thank
know
you.
what I mean?
Love that. And you said before you have to like conquer America with your music, and but the Sex Pistols were destroyed, I think, in America because
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
it was too huge for them, or I don't know, but they
Well,
were trying to tour in America, and all this Sid Vicious stuff came up, heroin and everything, and he was just out of order, and
yeah.
so I think it's really
You see, at
difficult.
the time when the Sex Pistols came here in America, 1977 or so, we were going through you had stadium rock,
Yeah,
and nothing was simple. Everything was very, everything was so fucking complicated, and the rock stars were just so beyond, 100,000 fucking people. And look, I'm to blame because I was in the bands playing. I was with Carlos playing in the big arena, but I never felt as a because I was a very young child when I was probably your guys' age. I was a very young child. I tell my son, he said, "Dad, what was that like?" I said, "It was fucking horrible playing stadiums because I had fucking fans on all the time and incense." He said, "Why did you do that?" I said, "Well, not because I wanted my hair to be blowing." I said, "It was fucking horrible smelling 100,000 fucking people. It's disgusting."
Um,
It was disgusting. And you never felt, I always played for like the first 50 rows of people, and then you couldn't see anybody because the lights would just freaking kill you.
yeah.
And, what I liked about your guitar sound, you see, getting back to the Sex Pistols, Steve Jones, when he did that with Chris Thomas, when they did, Never Mind the Bollocks,
Right.
the Sex Pistols, remember, he overdubbed that fucking guitar, like fucking 10, 12 times, you know what I mean? God Save the Queen. That's like 10 tracks, you know? Like two going left, the other two going right, and the rest going down the fucking middle. You know what I mean? So you created this fucking huge wall of sound. You know what I mean? And like when you record next, like this is just from me. Like when you record next, her vocals should be right up there. They're right up there with guitars, so that vocal bleeds with those guitars because that's your ticket. That's your ticket to me to getting people involved is her and you. Because that's why I said when you watch that video of me and Angela, Mrs. Bowie, you know what I mean? I was dressed up like a freaking lunatic. I was wearing the makeup before anybody was doing that. But it was always me and her together. You know, and it's like Sonny and fucking Cher. You know what I mean? The world loves two people that are in love and play together like Pat Benatar. Whether you like Pat Benatar or not, her and the husband were like this. You know what I mean? and that beautiful tension between the both of you and everything always comes out in the music, and it always comes out as you guys like to say, mocked show. You know, more show. You know what I mean? So, are you working on a new album now? What are you gonna do? You gonna work on a new album?
We work on many new songs, and
Yeah.
we definitely want to do our first album.
Yeah.
But we need time.
Yeah, and that's good, and that's good. I wish you were here in America or I was there, because I'd love to come help you out. But when you get that done, I'm going to use all my contacts that are here to see what we can do here in America for you. You know what I'm saying? I just, because there's something special about the both of you guys and what you're doing right now, and I see it progressing. I saw it with the other girl singing and her playing the drums, but now I see it. Now it's there.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, but you just have to, Steven, you guys just have to take it to the next level, and you're almost there, because I know you guys are striving for something. You know what I mean? What was I gonna say here? The record companies are non-existent in the world. People don't believe that there's record companies out there, you know, but there are, and
Where?
well, they're basically here in fucking America. That's the big fucking problem, is that they're here in America, because you only have like Universal, CBS, Sony, you know, and then the rest of them are conglomerates like Loma Vista Records, and you know, there are a lot of independent records. Like there's a great label called Sumerian. They have Asking Alexandra. You know who they are? Asking Alexandra, right? I love them because they're freaking irreverent too. You know, I love their new song is called Anti-Socialist. You know, a lot of people that are my age, I'm 66. A lot of people that are my age, they have no fucking clue where anything is in the world. You know, they're living with the Scorpions and fucking Kraftwerk. You know what I mean?
It's a classical.
Yeah, they're fucking like so old, they have no fucking clue. And maybe it's because I still stay hip and young, and I have a very young son.
Oh, really?
And
I love
my young son
really.
always keeps, and my young son keeps me involved. But how has it been not playing live? I mean, that's been a very hard thing for you, right? No shows, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking horrible.
But we have to say we played like 6 shows
10 shows in the fucking lockdown, yeah.
So it was
Wow.
like
Totally crazy. Yeah? Every band here asked us, how did you do that? Why some crazy man or woman are booking you in this up fucking time? So we were we drive to bars that were closed and doing outside concerts or live streams.
I saw.
But with distance, you know, so
yeah, always safe. Oh, we always wanted that everyone is safe. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Yeah,
in these crazy times.
Yeah, really.
But I think we did a great job with 10 shows in 2020.
Yeah.
But at the moment we're really like, oh fuck, it would be so great to have a show again, a proper show, you know, really
we have
rock show.
We have an upcoming UK tour.
Yeah.
And we so looking forward, and it was postponed 3 times. Yeah, and
yeah, it's going to be. You know, I haven't. I had cancer like a couple of years ago. And the guy that I used to play with all the time, he died from cancer. This guy named Eddie Money. But the thing was, I know here in America, you know, live shows aren't going to happen for at least another year.
Yeah, I think the same. So all the
same here.
The huge festivals and everything, I think I can't see them happen this year. maybe next year, but
Maybe.
yeah. I don't think there will be great, really huge shows. Maybe some shows with.
But I
50
think
people.
I think we will play some shows this year. But
Yeah.
we're looking forward. See what comes.
Hopefully, when they want to vaccinate the whole freaking world, which is going to be a freaking nightmare. But hopefully within, this thing burns itself out. I'm hoping it burns itself out. Because this is, I'm in California and it's a freaking nightmare out here. They're all crazy out here. What's the word in German? Arschloch.
Arschloch.
Yeah, Arschloch.
All of them out here. They're all crazy. Out here.
It's the plural assholes.
Yeah. That's all it is out here in California. It's a freaking nightmare. There used to be a great music scene here, and it's completely destroyed now. It's completely destroyed.
It's hard for me to hear because I'm always dreamed about America. Since I've been a little girl, I always wanna travel to America, and the land of the big dreams.
And I was listening all the time when I was young to Rancid and all this American Californian punk rock bands, and they're like